Hello everyone, welcome to your first scripting tutorial. Today I am going to teach you properties. So I'm going to teach you how to change the properties with script. So what you want to do is you just want a part like what I've done over here, and then you want a script into the workspace. So first we're going to start with transparency. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the transparency 0.5. So it looks like that when we run. So we're going to go up into script. We're going to go game.workspace.part.transparency equals, then the value will be 0.5. So that's what we do here. Over here is where we get to it. So first we're going to be in the game, and then we're just with the dot, that means like the next child, and then we're going to put in workspace, then dot, so a child in the workspace, so the chosen child will be part. So there we go. And then the transparency of the part, we just do that. Good. And then an equal sign is to set it, and we just place a value. So if we go over to play and press run, it should load, and when it does load, you can see the transparency of the part has changed over to 0.5. Okay, now you can also, if you press enter, you can do another line, so you can do things like this. Dot reflectance equals, let's make it 0.75. So it doesn't have to be 0.5, but it can be anything you want. So if I wanted, I could literally make the value 7.5555555, and so on and so forth. I'm gonna have that. So when I press run, you can see the transparency has changed, but it also has a reflectance. Now I'm not sure if you can see that, so like I'm just gonna remove that so it's not transparent. Press run, and you can see, there you go. Now I'm just going to do that. Stop. And there we go. Now, this doesn't go for like everything. Instead, if you want to do things like position or size, you're going to have to do something a lot like this. So let's say I want the position to be 0.0, then 1. Now let's do 5 instead. Then we're going to press run, and it should move up by 5 studs. This goes the same with size. If I change this to size, it's going to be a vector 3 as well. So when we press run, you can see its size has changed to like a rod. I'll show you a bit better by doing something like this. Run. And you can see this is our part. Now, what else could we change? Well, material. Okay, so we go to dot material equals. Now, there's two ways you can do this. You can go enum dot. Then there's just loads of these. Now, I haven't really messed with enum much because it just wastes time. So I'm not sure if you're gonna do this, but yeah. But you can go enum dot material dot, and then there's loads of materials here. So if you want, you can make it metal. But that's just exactly like doing that. This is a shorter way to do it. So if I press run, you can see, if we go over to the part, you can see our material is now metal and not plastic. Okay, So now that we've focused on these values, I'm just going to let you know, after everything we've learned, it's the same for shape, so that uses this thing as well. It can also work in enum. Okay, anchoring. So you can see my part's anchored. But to set it so that the tick goes away, so it falls, I'm going to do equals, and this is a true or false. True is with the tick, false is without. So if I do equals false, then the tick won't be there, and my part should just fall into the unknown. But yeah. So I hope you enjoy. Wait a second. You can also set the parent. So if I want this to be in, let's say, replicate storage, and say I can do game.workspace.part. Then I could do parent equals. Now parent also goes back one, but if you just do .parent equals, then you're setting its parent. So if I do game.replicated storage, because now you're just, when you do equals after a parent, and then you just go from game into a different service, but you don't actually go to something like material, just go to the part, and you can see that our part has disappeared here. And if you go over to replicated storage, because that's where I put it, you can see it's right there. So I can move it back into workspace, and there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial based on every property. This can really help you make games. But to make it really good, you're going to learn events, which you will be learning in the next tutorial. So yeah, bye!